Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Slay the Princess. There isn't much to it. You slay the princess. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspective and new beginnings. This is a love story. I'm already sitting here fumbling my fingers, thinking like, okay, there's no premature endings and no wrong decisions. How many endings can there possibly be? Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. How many chapters could there be? Oh, shit.
In the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Nice, nice.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
First of all, I'm never gonna slay the princess without knowing the real reason why. Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason that she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? And holy crap. Bruv, you see? Or I could just leave. No. Let's go with, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I don't care.
Let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Bruv, why don't you train some soldiers just to keep an eye on her?
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm recording. I don't need to start off on this like...
doesn't matter here.
It doesn't?
The end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end.
I guess the world ends then.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
See, I'm wanting to know how you got the princess in the fucking cabin.
And slay her.
Why is it my job, huh? Can't you do it? Okay, so I've got all these options still. Okay, fine. So the end of the world, yeah.
I'm talking about
the end of the world. What's he talking about?
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps
I understand.
No more people.
It makes sense. I don't care. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out.
Excuse me?
Unless you do something about it.
So she's not even dangerous. Okay, have you considered maybe I'm okay with their world ending?
I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people.
Or maybe those that just don't care for the rest.
Right?
Nah, I wouldn't know. Okay, can I like talk to the princess? Okay, what happens if she gets out? No, I'm
fine. The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
Bruv, he just keeps yakking. Move us to the cabin.
Because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
That's unfortunate. Fine.
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
Maybe you dragged me by force.
Far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
It's pretty bad.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
No, it's not.
Contribute something of value.
Look, it's not our decision to decide who is right or wrong. Can we like move forward? This guy keeps yakking along. Let's see, auto. What's in the journal? The history, explore. Okay. Shit, there's a lot of things. So, and then there's a save. I can save from here. I'm just gonna save already. Okay, okay.
Yes,
let's get a reward.
Slay her before you get...
Okay, we get a reward. Yes, Can't someone else do it? Forget I don't know. But can you tell me? No. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's bad, as you say, she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. Finally,
we'll just have to
something
see
that
what
can make me
happens.
move forward.
But a word of warning.
Yes?
You go in prepared to hear her out. She could easily trap you in her web.
Of course,
lies.
anyone can do such
The more
things.
you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Look. Trust me. I've faced horrors worse than
A bloody princess.
I'm not worried.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
So we're fine.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, narrator, you gotta take
make
your
your
thumbs
way up the
and shut
short
up.
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Nice.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, this is me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, actually, this is the guy sitting on the left side of my shoulder. Let's move forward to the cabin. Yes. Guys, this is a different kind of video. Trust me.
The interior
princess
of the cabin
is not
almost
that bad.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Okay,
The only
I
furniture of
understand.
note is a plain wooden table.
And with a
Perched
little
on that
knife.
table is a pristine blade.
Oh, a blade, as you
Blade
consider it.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I could enter without the blade. See, now this is where I want to save. I'll take another save slot. Man, this is gonna be a lot of things. I'm going in without the blade. Screw off narrator. I don't
The
care.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room
Nice.
below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient
Bro,
wood.
like,
If the
if...
princess really lives here, slaying
Slay-
her is probably doing her a favor.
No, we could just let her go. Let her go live somewhere else. I don't know what quack said she's bad, but we gotta find out the truth. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to the enemy's house with a blade, then the enemy's now already on guard. But if you come in unguarded, well, maybe you got the martial arts skins, so you're fine. You got at least a negotiation level, I'd say. So maybe we could talk things
Her
out.
voice softly carries up the stairs.
Oh shoot, she speaks?
Hello? Is someone there?
She doesn't sound that bad.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I know.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I don't care. See, she might be like a yandere, like someone that seems nice, but when you turn your back, would kill anybody for you. I don't know. Or she, like, maybe that's like a tsundere. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, let's see. That's hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie. I'm here to say. Oh, I can lie. Say the same thing. Hi, I think I'm here to slay. Continue down the stairs. See, okay, before we even do any of the other things, I want to follow the generic path. Hey,
You must have the wrong address.
that is
Great
not.
job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Oh, my hell. See, I said I don't know.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
How
wall
is
of
this
the basement.
okay? We could just not feed her, and she'd be dead anyway.
Beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Okay. I've been saying that we don't know if she's bad or we don't know if she's bad or not, but beauty could come at a cost.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay, well, you can go take a hike, take a backseat, mate. Stop backseat driving. I will talk to her.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
We'll see. Hold on, let's talk first. I can do,
Okay.
Yup. I see. Oh my goodness. Anything I see now will make me will make me curious. See now, if I say I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you, you're apparently going to end the world. This could tip her off. We already know her whole plan. But at the same time, we're already like stupid and set it off. See, if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating and drinking? No, that's a dumb question. What are you going to do if I let you out? Let's see, at least for a little bit, we can get to know each other. But I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. So that's a locked away decision. I'm sorry, but no. Go back upstairs, retrieve the blade. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here. There's a lot of options. We'll start with, what's your name? I don't know who you are.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Bro, see, at the same time, the narrator could be the bad person. You know how he says the sentence? He's making it sound like she's a horrible person.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Being named Princess.
I know people who have been like named, I think it's Madman or something like that. Yes. It's no. Let's break the ice. We gotta keep going. Ask what's her name. What's your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
No, that's unacceptable.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Shut up,
back
narrator.
Upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I think this narrator's a quack, okay? She's somehow still alive, and she's been here for a long time down the bottom. Okay. Yep. I don't know anything about you, and she could have been locked down here for a reason. Oh, you do?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Maybe. Listen here, guys. Maybe she locked herself up and she had amnesia. That would never happen. Okay, this is some cracked answers. The narrator sounds like the worst person. From what images I saw before clicking in this game, she seems like the worst thing to exist. But at the same time, I know there's a good option. There's a good ending. So, that's a good question.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Shut up, narrator. Okay, let's see. We've got all this stuff. All these things. I think I'm gonna go with, I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You don't even know?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Why not?
That's... How long has she been locked away?
See... Oh, that's me. That's me.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No. If I let you get out of here, let's see. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping... No, just why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Okay, narrator, I do not care for what you say. You're a quack.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Alright. I have to decide right now. Do I let her go? It's alright, I'm sure it's alright, I'm sure. Let's go.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall.
Yep.
And give them a tug.
Let's take a look, I'm not gonna have the key,
They're
but...
large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
You know what I should have done? I should have brought that blade. Try and smash them.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
That's a good question. Let's see. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe this key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to make it free. Either let her come up with an idea, or me figure it out. Let's think. We clearly saw there is nothing upstairs but a blade. We go upstairs, narrator's gonna tell me, hey, go kill the princess. Huh? But what has she done? I don't care. Kill the princess. Nah, man.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
That's a good question,
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Hey, I don't want to do that. Look, if you end up not being dangerous, you're too glorious to not have to
She
take
offers
your
the
hand up.
suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
No.
If we were stuck down here,
No.
I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it
Hell
meant we
no,
could finally be free.
Hell no.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding.
Excuse
Is someone
me?
else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with
Yeah,
silence.
I'm asking, let me go. I don't understand.
Once again, you're here to slay the princess.
And
But you
my
won't
blade
leave
is
until
upstairs.
The task is done.
So what did you want me to do? Narrator, do you have this much control? No,
Try the
I'm
door.
trying the door.
And it's locked from the outside.
It's a shame. Going back downstairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Princess,
This
I got
would
bad
have been
news.
so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
And you can shut the hell up and
Easier
go
for
back.
whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
What mess? If I went upstairs, I could still make decisions. But for some reason, you left some guppy close the door on me. I got bad
I heard
news.
The door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep. I guess me and you are gonna be a thing now. You love me and I love you. Now we're gonna just live down here.
There's a
Maybe I'm
slight
immortal
panic
for all I
rising in
care.
the princess's voice.
Nah, it's okay.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm
my
to
hell.
her mouth,
Oh,
her
no.
teeth tearing
Oh,
through
no.
her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
No.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Bro,
It's the blade from upstairs.
no, you can't be
I'm not
serious.
sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or
You can't be
we could
serious.
use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't care. Let's save the princess
Fine.
first. Save the princess
Against
first.
your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Oh, my
ragged,
hell.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above
I
the
didn't wanna
unyielding
cut her
chain
hand off.
binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
There
and
goes
it
the
takes little
hand.
effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Okay?
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Maybe she's been down here for long enough
No.
that she feels nothing.
She didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay. Like they said, this could be like a survival fight or flight. She's been down here for quite a long time. Who knows? Maybe she's been decaying for a long time, not eating enough, that her skin has become weak. I
How
don't
is
know.
she still smiling after everything?
She's happy I'm
It's
here.
like
That's
she's
what it
even
is.
bothered by what just happened.
Thank
course
you.
not.
Now let's get out of here.
Yep. I'm gonna go with
Won't
her and we're
happen,
gonna
in fact.
leave.
The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Bruv, you gotta scuff yourself, narrator.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What is wrong with my arm?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Bruv, all these options. Ha. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Please don't.
But the princess
Please don't.
dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll come with her. No, there has to be no. Resist.
Blade. Move the blade.
Resist. I
As
don't
your
care.
body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
You're right about that.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
What are these hands?
Doing?
Narrative. Okay, we gotta pause a step. Guys. Is it just me? Or am I a literal monster over here with claws? Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Excuse me?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
It is painful, yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her
Bruv.
sake. Don't you start pretending
My
that
God.
dying
See,
a painful
narrative,
death
you
is
just
some sort
left
of
me alone. I
heroic
could've left.
gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I don't
Whatever.
care.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain.
So
that
I get to
slices its
suffer
way
while
into
she's
your
free.
body.
I'm sorry.
Alright, okay, calm down.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still
Yeah,
a stab wound.
a stab
Won't
wound
be
is
long before
indeed.
you bleed out.
Unless I'm like immortal.
I'm sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Bruv.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
Actually, I made my choice. I wanted to leave with the princess, and the narrator screwed me. I told you guys the narrative is bad,
Everything goes dark.
and I die. Why? Chapter 2, The Damsel. Huh?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait,
And in the basement of that cabin,
narrator,
you're
shut
here
up.
to slay her.
Shut up. Hold up. See now. I've got my save files. Great, save. So I'm gonna save here. Shit. Alright. I didn't know this would happen. So save file would equal either A or B happens now. A, I can go back and change the course of actions from chapter 1. Or continue from chapter 2, and let's go. Wait, hasn't this happened
Or if it
already?
has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he
No,
doesn't
we
remember what
haven't.
happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
It is probably best. I'm
he
gonna.
didn't approve of us
Ooh.
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved,
Voice
we'll
is
have to be
smitten?
sneaky about it.
How are we gonna?
Beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Yeah. How
so
am
all
I?
of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love.
My
And the
guy,
four of us will
voice
be
of
foiling
spitting,
any
you gotta
and
shut
all
up.
assassination attempts you've got in the works.
How many chapters
See
is
about
this?
that.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Yeah,
What
we're
can
going
I
to do it
say?
again.
A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
See, now the unfortunate thing is she doesn't remember me. We're going through a Subaru thing, a ReZero. If anyone's watched the anime, I'm gonna go through suffering a million times and nobody's gonna remember her a single thing. So I can either proceed to the cabin, see, explore. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Why do I have to ask such dumb questions? Proceed to the cabin.
She will lie.
I don't.
We've already been over this.
Bruv.
I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do,
Yeah.
but I also speak from the heart. My
My
passions
bad.
are too great to be
Alright,
stifled. They
smitten.
must be expressed.
No, they
Sure,
don't.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
Okay, we're gonna proceed to the cabin. Now, the only thing I'm worrying about is because. Hold up. I'm thinking about
The interior
it.
of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls draped
Clean
in
and
fine faded
elegant?
tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner.
The
only furniture
hell
in
it
them
is?
an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No. Hold up. See, we know. I'm a monster. I could take a look in the mirror, to be honest. Take a look. Bro, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yes.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay.
There's definitely a mirror.
Okay.
There isn't.
He's
I'm
a quack.
sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Understandable.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Remain silent. Approach the mirror. Yeah, let's approach
Walk
the
up
mirror.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This really isn't funny.
You reach
I
forward,
have
rub
some
your
kind of
hand
dragon claw,
against
maybe.
The cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Maybe there is no
Was there
mirror.
a second ago?
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Exactly. You're right. It's gone. Fine.
You
We'll take the blade.
from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
I
without
understand.
weapon.
I
I
understand.
suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
How am I
Hopefully
gonna
it
do
doesn't
this?
Put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You needed to do your job.
Narrative, shut up. Look, I could possibly use the knife to break the chain without cutting her hand off this time. Into the basement. Milady, I'm coming.
The door to the
Please.
basement creaks
What
open,
is this?
revealing an intricate stairway.
Why is it even better looking than
Gold-trimmed
last time?
carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Ah.
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, it
A
isn't.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice.
Yes.
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Pardon me.
I can hear
I gotta
wedding
hear.
bells already.
Oh
Felt
my hell,
tongue
shut
torn
up.
out, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Look.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're
I gotta
not
think.
in love.
I gotta think.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Oh, well. Look. Anyone who sits here and watches alongside of me, you gotta understand for a second then. If she's really so bad, why did he let me choose to come here? I have all these options to decide and leave or all them things. Take the blade or don't take the blade. If he has control over me, like he did before, he tried to take control before. You know, it'd be funny if the narrator had was just like a head on my shoulder or the back of my neck or something. It was just there.
You walk down the
Milady,
stairs and lock
I'm here.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
Why
wrist,
is there only
binding
one
her to
chain
the far
connected
wall.
though?
My love, we're here to rescue you from
Oh,
your
the voice is
unaccustomed
smitten.
foul
Please shut up.
imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear
Oh,
my
my hell.
words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
She'll
your
see my
spirit's
face and the
plenty
knife in my
alright.
hand. Okay.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She remembers me. Excuse me?
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called
Okay,
us a hero.
okay.
Flattery really
How
goes
did-
a long way with the two of you, doesn't
How
it?
does she remember? Unless, like, she also... Alright. The only thing if it's going off anything I can remember, maybe, like, ReZero terms over here. This is the only thing I base off. ReZero terms, there was a witch that allowed my boy to be able to go back in time. I think it's until his last checkpoint. Our current checkpoint is back outside the cabin. Maybe she also has a checkpoint after she dies or after I die. If I don't live, she dies. If I do live, then she comes with. I don't know.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings
All right.
back in the woods, but
Narrator,
this is
you
next to
gotta shut
incontrovertible
up.
evidence. You've been here before.
Nah, no way, eh?
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well,
Yeah.
she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill
Yeah,
her.
true.
It was
It's
self-defense.
his
Our
fault.
beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Unfortunately.
You've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Yeah, and it was
I really hoped I'd be
your
the first,
fault.
but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
I'm not going to. I'm going to save the princess. Listen. If by some sliver chance this episode does well, which I hope it does, I'm going to go again and again until I win. Maybe I don't.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is
It's fine.
Horrible for you, maybe.
Yeah.
We've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady
Yeah, that's
Now,
right.
hold
That's
on.
right.
If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to?
she is. We never saw a world
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
And now
true,
I'm even
true.
more certain that we must chase our heroic
don't know
and
what this narrative's
romantic
on
destiny
about.
than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Yeah, you're right. See, now, I gotta think. If she could remember what happened, then how did she get here? Did she kill herself to come back? Or as she left the cabin, did the narrator stop her? Did someone else that was outside the cabin that closed the door? No, but the narrator's the one that's, scuffing things up. He probably stopped the door. But that would mean he's not a head on our shoulder. He's just a being. He's floating there.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Don't let yourself distract you. Shut up. Let's see. And let's see. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask. Did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It's extremely unfair. I'm gonna tell you the
version of
truth.
Me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
No, it wasn't.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yes,
She
it
took
was.
that in stride, to a surprising extent,
Hmm.
an almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's fine. It's fine.
Because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Someone like him.
She doesn't.
Maybe.
There's no one
Maybe.
else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like
Yeah.
him, always trying to drive her
How
to
do we have
violence.
this stupid narrator following us? Let's see. What happened after I died? Let's find out.
You
What happened
died,
after?
And now we're talking.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna find out the truth. You don't mind? You guys don't mind? No. Okay.
I'm
You killed
sorry.
me, and it hurt a
You
lot.
want me to?
Actually, I'm just thinking of it. There is in some cases that when Subaru, I think it was, No, oh man, every time I mention something, you guys might not know. You guys would be like, click off. That's unfortunate. Let me think. See, in some cases, he might have told somebody that he might be able to go back in time, like Rem, for instance, and if they know that it's time to die, it'll be beneficial for the situation. We'll probably kill him off. It might be for some other animes that I'm thinking of. Let's see. I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
We
Maybe.
warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
True.
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery.
And she didn't know how to use a blade. She didn't know how to use a blade, so she did what she did.
Everyone.
I just like, the only thing like that weirded me out. She ate into her arm. Look. That is wackos. I'm sure there was another solution instead of eating into your arm.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness.
Narrator,
You're just
please.
opening yourself up to manipulation.
Shut up. So do I have to cut you out again? But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
She doesn't even know.
Just like our darling princess, she wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Okay. So, I'm just thinking. Shit. How do I? This is the only thing I don't like about different ending games. It's like, how do I reach every ending? How do I do it? I've saved some of the savings from the first chapter, so I could possibly try and, stab her. I was like, I gotta reverse, I make it seem like I like her, and I go for the stab. But I'm not trying to do that this time out, because I've got the voices smitten. That means I'm trying to have a relationship of love here.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't care. See, no, I don't.
It didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
Hey.
She is innocence itself.
Didn't end the world, guys.
Not so sure.
No voice of hero. Let's see. Do I have to
I'm
cut
okay
you
with
out?
whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We
I
won't
want to.
be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right
Yeah,
out.
you're
with
right.
no harm done.
True. Maybe.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I'm going to.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
Bro, I'm not
Am I
cutting
the
her
only
hand
one
off
who
again.
thinks that's weird.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yep.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. Go
Bro.
ahead and slay her.
Okay. How long have I been in this game? 40 minutes. This is only somewhere in chapter 2. Chapter 1. I haven't seen any evidence that she is a bad person. So far, I've seen her act a little loony, eating her arm. I've so far seen that she possibly killed me because she thought that was what I wanted. Possibly, she doesn't know how to use a knife and did what she tried to kill me. She didn't want to go to the slash, maybe because, my head's gonna flop backwards and it's horrifying and it's not nice to see. I'm just thinking. So far, we haven't seen a bad person. We haven't seen a monster. We've seen the narrator has been worse than she has. The narrator, he has controlled us already multiple times and tried to kill her. Literally piles of messages over here telling me I gotta slay her, like he corrupted my mind. I had no option. Okay? I'm going to rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards
Yeah,
the
you
princess,
have
I'll-
to shut up.
What? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
See, maybe the smitten can help me now.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths. and
Smitten,
if
you better
try
do what you're asking.
anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Good choice.
Wouldn't.
Of course I would. course I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand.
Let's
from her
go.
bindings.
Wait. If we could just slide it out, couldn't she do that by herself?
I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Man,
can't
you're not
believe it.
even like, oh, we're
Guess I
screwed.
have to.
No, it's more like,
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
yeah, let's go.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
Nice.
smothers you
Got
in
that
joyful
hug.
embrace.
Let's go. Ugh. What do you mean,
Are you
ugh?
sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
I don't care for everyone out there. She's sitting in this cabin alone somehow, left like
Is that a
this.
threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
Yeah.
You're
See,
going to regret this.
it sounds maybe that if we die, the narrator goes with us. So, I'm not worried.
What do we do now?
What do we do now? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
Let me
Actually-
guess. End the world?
Spoken with the
Shut
rank
up,
cynicism
bro.
of
This-
someone
all
who
this
has
guy
never
wants to
felt
think
love
about.
in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
What do you want? That is the
You know
question.
what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I haven't seen the actual truth. I've seen a quack trying to tell me otherwise.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Yes.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let's see. There must be something you want. No. Do you want in the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. Slay the princess. I could just slay her as it is. No,
That
we'll...
sounds perfect.
Yes, we're
As the
leaving.
princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor,
Yep.
and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Skip the
we
hope.
have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like
Nice,
to think
nice,
you
nice.
do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it.
You can mope
Moping
all you
is the
can.
only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
What? Yep, moping is all the things you
You
left
and the
for.
princess walk up the stairs.
Something-
hand in hand.
I know, okay, guys, both of us,
Why
everyone
she's
can tell
smiling
something's
at you.
wrong.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Nah,
And
she
what
can be
happens
happy.
After we walk up the stairs. Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Narrator,
That's a familiar move.
let us go.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
narrator, please.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's
Hmm.
not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength.
How are we supposed to
Love.
leave? I'm just thinking of it. He's playing dumb about knowing the truth. So he upgraded the defenses of the door in the room so that in case we got up to this point, we can't just bash the door on. Now it's a steel door. Well, fuck. There's nothing we can really do, is there? And there's bars. Actually, there is a window. There's a window.
Enough
Let's go.
with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I don't care. Maybe there's love at first sight, eh?
Of
Well, you gotta be like
course
this.
You wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Understandable. Let's go.
Listening to this, you don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Hey, he is now my voice. So shut your trap, Chief.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
He is indeed. Do you think we can open it? Nope. I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. No. We gotta work together.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just hope that she doesn't like mush
Teenagers
us
in
up.
love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. together.
Wow.
Blech.
Yeah, I understand.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding
Let's
me?
go.
I told you our love
Let's
was
go. We
insurmountable.
got the love ending. Let's get us
You
out
and
of
the
here.
princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away.
Look,
If you
I
don't
could
mind,
just
I'm gonna
keep an
fix
eye
myself
on
a
her
drink
for all you
before
can.
You ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Oh, where is this guy sitting?
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room,
Okay.
opening the door to the cabin,
Let's go.
and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. Let's
A
go.
happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
What's wrong?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Excuse me?
I'm
Oh,
cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I'm just gonna.
She's cold. Quick,
Um,
our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
No. That. Hey, yo. Where did she go? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone.
The mirror.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone. Let's
Begging
approach the
you,
mirror.
Don't do this.
I'm doing this. Ignore him. I approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
No. Guys, we can't be afraid for what decisions we can come first. The voices feel small distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Huzzah! Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you, the body. Okay? You are alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Okay, sweet. Princess, you are at the cabin. Approach her. It's okay.
Something finds me in the long quiet
No.
and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Fragile vessel? I ain't a vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the nerve? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness.
Yeah.
I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Then let her out of here.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
What?
There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Why did you have to be like
I
this?
promise that it doesn't hurt.
No, please don't kill her.
She is part of me,
No.
and part of me is her.
See, now, why couldn't the narrator just tell me that the princess itself isn't bad? It's not that. It's more like she has a dormant personality, the witch, like I said, that takes over when it has a chance. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
It does. It does very much so. Okay, what are you then?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question. I don't know what I am. I'm a
A
person.
person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective.
Yes.
I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
I may be.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Actually, do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So the narrator is an
The space
unknown
we're in
presence.
is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Understandable. So I can attack the entity or destroy my body. Alright.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I'm just thinking.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Why
Do
did you
not
have to
warn
do this?
her. She has served her purpose.
Really? Do you know about the end of the
world
world?
have ended if we are talking?
That's not how the world goes. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
So, what happens
Nothing
now?
As we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
We are...
There is no exit.
I,
But
maybe.
this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring
I'd
me
rather
more
not.
perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what, let's see, and what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to serve apprentice to stop from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, no, I'd rather not forget though.
Everything. Until we meet again.
No, I'd rather not. How many more pieces do I have to
More than
find?
you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
Bro,
rest
if
will
you're
find their own way
infinite,
home.
this makes things difficult. Fine. Yeah, aren't you scared?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Why did you have to take a body then, huh? Now, what if I
Then
don't
we
let
will
you,
be
huh?
here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Bruv. I'm not going back. Wait. Okay, no. I'm not going back.
Time, and I'll wait with you.
Yeah, let's wait forever. No, let's wait
You
forever.
are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
It's fine.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Maybe I would.
Close that box. Will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to
Bruv.
the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
See, I know all these hands are coming behind her, but I'm feeling more sad for this demon that's taking the body. That she just... What are we supposed to do? The game crashes? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me reopen the
You
game.
have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments.
Huh?
I never left your side.
Let's go. I never left your side. Attempt to outwait for destiny. Ha! Sweet. Let's see. Let's see. I was sent to slay the princess from world destroying her. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You
Yeah.
ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
That's unfortunate, but don't worry about it. You are being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Bruh, I have only one option. Make
She
me
asked that I
forget.
tell you to remember her.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. I will remember her. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path you're here to slay her.
The narrator. No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or I'm here to slay the princess. That's fine. That's fine. Let's silently continue. Silently continue the cabin. So, I wanted to see this ending before we stopped off.
Seriously?
We just
You're
wanna
going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
It doesn't matter. Let's see. Nope. Okay, it's fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin now. Slate. No. Okay, find out. Nope. I'm not going to Slate. Yes, I'll definitely know where I'm going. Nope. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with ending the world. I relish the coming of the new dawn beyond now. I'm gonna go walk into the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. I think I'm
Fine.
accepting the
Suppose
fate.
you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I suppose you could take a hike, and I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying
Yes.
little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Bruv.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Hell, no it
Convenient.
doesn't.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I'm gonna leave.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's
I'm trying to
remarkably
leave.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
No, they
Forever.
didn't. She just kind of erased them. Instant. Done. Dusted. Nothing to worry about. I didn't worry. Let's see. I don't care. I'm not killing the
Killing
princess.
is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess.
Why you gotta
because she's
say that? She
terrible,
is
and
not
she's
a
really got it
dragon.
coming to her.
Where am I going?
Fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yes. And back at the
Would you
cabin.
look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Fine. Again, in fact, okay, so yeah, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well
I
as for
don't
everyone
care.
who ever will.
I would like to know what happens if I just don't go to the cabin.
And
music's
here we
changed.
go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Cabin is just moved.
First, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
It was
In every
not,
direction,
indeed.
There is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin.
Why?
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins
No!
desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
No.
Wait, what's going on?
The narrator's
You're
quack.
that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Is there any way to face the
You've
narrator?
doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the
Bro,
wilderness.
why is it gonna
It's
be
not
like
any
this?
Of that time spent lost in the woods really matters because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And
In the basement of the cabin
is a
princess.
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's proceed.
A warning. Before we go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie. She will.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Okay. Voice of Contri... Huh?
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I don't know how to leave. He made sure I can't leave. There's walls around this cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Wow.
It's all shifty. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll
Fine.
need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
We're taking
We
the
saw
knife.
the millions of
Have you
hands.
seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
I
I've already
think
told you what
I
you're
think we'll take the knife with
dealing
us.
with
Well,
a
we're smart.
princess.
We'll take us with us.
How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I wonder if she looks any different now,
You
though.
can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong, listen to me.
Ooh.
My job
What
is
if
to
she like
describe
becomes like a
facts as
mashed up
facts
version
and
of all the
guide you
princesses?
through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
That is
If
a
you're
good
going
question.
to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Look, I'm not afraid. I will persist.
Piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Or the narrator will take control. It's simple as
Just ignore
that.
the stressful geometry and stay calm.
It's
Now,
fine.
Even if we closed our eyes.
Oh
you're
my hell. These
constantly
guys, don't shut up.
describing it
Come,
to
pick up
us.
the blade and let's go in.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
It's fine.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out
Why?
on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now,
Why does
whenever
it
you're
sound
ready,
like I'm already
we're
going
all waiting
insane?
for you to complete a very important task.
Oh, my back. Don't worry. Explorer, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Look, we know there's nothing on the mirror on the wall. When we look at the mirror... Actually... I'm gonna
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Don't worry about it.
Reach
It's
forward,
gone.
Rub your hand against the cabin wall.
It's fine.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Like, the only thing I can think of is that through the mirror is whatever's actually inside the princess. So, why would he just let it be there?
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Can I throw it out the window?
Fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other
What
way.
about it?
Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
What?
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
No, look, guys, I'm okay with that. Keep your grip as it is, hold the blade the other way. No, we're gonna hold the grip.
Keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
Throw it out the window. Throw it out the window.
Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the
You know,
night.
somehow that blade is gonna come
Suppose
back
we'll
to
just have
us.
to deal
He's
with
just
the
gonna
princess
throw it
without it.
downstairs.
We'll be fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to do it, the heat death of the universe was going to come for it eventually.
Exactly. They say in like 400,000, 400 million years, sun implodes. So don't worry
I'm
about
not
it.
so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
I don't think it's that great
What's
of an idea.
done is done. Good luck, hero.
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
What
revealing
is
a web of branching
this?
staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Hey.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
How am I
Your
supposed to
head
get to the
throbbing with
princess?
the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Don't worry about it. We'll
has
find a way.
sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay, the narrator says that every time. He
Her
is
voice,
still
A
quacking.
disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Hey yo, I think we made a mistake. We take our first 2 feet and we duck away. We huck away. Are we here to kill? We duck away. Bro, she is a quack. Let's go.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Don't worry about it. It's
I
not
don't
that
want
bad.
to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap.
It is a
Like
trap.
whatever we do, we're
Like,
gonna
we've
die.
seen the princess before, and she's some kind of demon. And since we've just, like, ruined the world, maybe she's been freed
Don't
already.
even have a weapon.
It's fine.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And
Yes?
what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Okay, well, if we were supposed to kill her, I kind of ruined all chances. All chances. Gone.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
It's fine. So take the soft stairs to the right, take the center stairs, take the harsh stairs to the left. Let's take the harsh stairs.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs.
I don't
Till
know.
there's nothing left
I'm
of
just
them.
thinking of like what the worst things we could possibly take.
The air around you
Ugh.
grows cold the further you progress.
Stairs getting
At
worse.
first, a barely
Why?
noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
Why is it gonna be like this?
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Hey, please. The cabin? Oh.
You slowly
wha-
lose sense of yourself the further
No.
you go.
No.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
No.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
Please.
Until the
I
only
just
things
wanted to meet the
experienced
princess.
are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
I think we should have saved, to be
Consumption
honest.
and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Hey, yo.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
So this is the princess. Why is there no
I
lights?
feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to
Yeah.
get back to our old devilish ways. The princess,
Nah.
eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Like, the only method I have to kill her now is to choke her. I don't want to do that.
Why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Bro, please.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for
Yeah.
try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Nah. She was like, are you just gonna stand there? And I was like, nah, I'ma leave. fuck this? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Actually, you mind giving me a
You can
name?
address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honor if it should do, really. You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's
Mmm.
almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Hey.
Do that?
Yeah, we
Like
we
this.
kind of like
It's those
rolling the
cabins all
timeline.
over again. Can we put her back again? Have you been here before?
No,
Should we tell him?
no.
Nah, let him stew.
Nah,
Right,
no,
I'm
no.
telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until it's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could
You know,
see
until
was the
millions of
same
cabins showed
cabin
up.
going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to
Yep.
me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words
If
of wisdom
only
were given
you
in that
didn't
other
like
reality.
restrict us to many things so we could
But
see
what's
what's
done
like.
is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh,
I-
new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Why? There's more of you now. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart, put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you've been locked down here for a reason. Do you know what? I think try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Pass.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get
Slay
more
who?
complicated than they
There are
already
3
are.
of her. Either that or it's us that's seeing 3 of her.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. The
How?
one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
How are we even supposed to fucking get that thing
Well,
back?
if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
Maybe I should have thrown the blade.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Actually, it doesn't even matter.
Certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
You know what? Bruv. This is only one option. I'm getting you out of here, try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully, think about that time you threw the blade out the window. This is 3 things in one go. Wow, okay. Anything else here? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart. Do you know what happened?
What? Like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Yeesh.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Maybe?
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. I don't remember
Yeah,
what
you
it was
got,
like
like,
before I was
4
in
other
this
people.
place. Why would I know what happened to you?
You're apparently a threat? No? There are only 2 options. I want to make 5 of her before we finish. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a good reason. Do you know why you're here? No, she's not gonna know. Actually, go
Maybe
ahead.
it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember.
That is
Don't give
unfortunate.
me false hope. Please just end this already.
Yeesh.
One way or another, just do it.
Sound like the depressed one, eh? So, we got like the anger one, or like the one that's like massive ego, tries to be the boss, depressed, sad and shy, and then whatever this one is in the corner.
Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm
Yeesh.
going to end the entire world.
Okay, so I kind of made a mistake.
This is reaching
Look at
its
this.
breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
You know, I just kind of want to see
Do
the
that, we
endings.
decide
I want
what
to
to
see
do.
what would
Can
happen.
there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Nah,
Stop
there isn't a wrong
overthinking
choice.
it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part
Let
of
my
the reason
thoughts
this
drift.
situation has gotten
Who
out of
cares?
hand.
Let them
If
go.
you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
With what? There are now 5 of her. I may or may not have made a mistake. Actually, the game said there is no wrong options and there is no wrong endings. So, onwards!
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
It's fine. This is the last option. We'll make her free. We'll say that we can't trust her and we'll leave. And we'll also try to get the blade at the same time.
Right?
It's fine.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm
Hey.
footfall, a gentle tread,
No.
a confident stride.
What's gonna
You feel
happen?
yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening
I gonna snap?
kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Alright. Alright. Well, that's fine. What time is it? No one needs to know that we're this far. But I say we're an hour and 20 minutes. Doesn't matter. Hope you all enjoy so far. We're gonna keep going. Oof. Oof. For anyone that actually is watching. I'm watching you. No, I'm kidding. Hey, yo!
Blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs
Bro.
and slay her.
Bruv. Hey,
Is this what the
yo.
end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
What have we done?
But this... We can't...
No. No.
Do you not have anything witty to say?
I knew this might
Could use a
happen.
good bit of wit right now.
Bruh. No. Bruh, what is this? Huh? He stopped speaking. No, I don't know. This is fun. How am I supposed to fun? Everything is...
Luckily
Bruh.
for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
And he's gone.
falls apart.
We stabbed some... So we stabbed one
I
of
think
them.
he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
So this is...
What are we?
Ugh.
Parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit.
It's okay.
We can feel them moving around. It's all so uncomfortable.
Ah, this is horrible.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
We did do this.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a
Bro.
little late for regret, isn't it?
You really didn't think there was consequences to this?
Please.
It's fine. We'll help. Either I can say it's okay. I'll do my best. There's no way to fix you. No, you just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I'll do my best. No, the monster came back. It's a shame. It's a shame. But you'll never know if she... When everything is possible, nothing is. She's gone.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
Let's see. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. It's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. She just trust. We're just gonna go to the mirror.
Don't look.
Come on, voices. We'll talk to the lady again. We'll walk in. See, you've grown. The bloat. Long, quiet. Approach the cabin. Okay? Are we gonna see a multitude of her? You're at the cabin. Approach her. This is her with all of them.
Lights and empty cityscapes become
Hey.
pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I didn't mean to do this.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I think probably sure. Are you the same before? No. What does it feel like to change, eh?
Eyes close in reflection.
Yep.
Perspectives meld together and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
You know, I'm thinking like the best way to get an ending that's good is, you know, we mash them together, but we get like the good versions. We tried to get the good version, and then now they're all kind of like, there's a corrupt one. It took too much.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Really? Is it though? Okay, when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift
what do you want to do?
me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated
You say a lot of
truths.
things I don't understand.
What I
What do
will
you
be
mean,
is
my lady?
different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
I understand
I cannot
this.
tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
To know me? Oof, it's a good question. You know that at the end of all this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? No place past. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Why? I'm gonna. What can I bring next time? Do you have any thoughts? It's a lot of questions. I think there was one of them that said, "I thank you." Yes, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's strange. That's strange. Okay. Who knows how many times we record this? So with A or B, can we save? I wanna see what happens if we destroy my body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space, your body should be. You feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reach forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
That is alright. Alright, so I guess I gotta attack the entity. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
That's a shame. Let me leave then. I'm ready to go.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Are you gonna crash my game again? Everything goes dark and you die. Don't crash the game. Spiral vessel.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright. Huh. Oh, we can save 1,000,000 times. Holy crap. You see this? You see this? Bananas. I can save this many times. Bruv. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What time is it? Hour and 30. I just like think to myself, okay, so hold up. If I just save as it is, there is so many endings. I can't name anything. So the beginning one is not very useful. This one was the decision to take the blade or not take the blade. I could probably take the blade this time. And this one, this was, I think, the decision before I freed her or not. Here, this is the proceed to the, this is leaving the cabin 1,000,000 times. And this is her. Okay. Well, I think I'm done for now for this episode. Hope you guys all enjoyed Slay the Princess. I do know there is probably a lot of different endings. Many endings. After I upload my 3 episodes of I think it's Seek Waiting in the Deep or something like that. Yep. That game. And however that does, it's nice. I'm gonna upload this game. There will probably be other games I record while this goes. If this does any good, which I hopefully does, then I will record another episode. If anyone even asks me to, I'll record another episode. If I'm curious, I might record another episode. Who knows? So, until then, until everyone comes back, share, like, subscribe. Until next time. Like and I'm repeating myself. My gosh. Until next time, enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Bye!